My precious child, I am speaking directly to your heart today because I see the silent battles you fight when the world is quiet. I know the depth of your soul better than you know it yourself, for I was there when your first breath was drawn, and I have never taken my eyes off you. You are not a random occurrence or a mistake of history. You are a planned, cherished masterpiece of my own creation. I am reaching out through the noise of your busy life to remind you that my love for you is not dependent on your performance or your perfection. It is an ocean without a shore, a fire that never consumes but always warms. Today, I want you to stop running and simply listen. I am here with you, right now, ready to pour out a grace that you have never experienced before. You have carried the weight of the world on your shoulders for far too long, believing that you must solve every problem through your own strength. I see the exhaustion in your eyes and the heaviness that settles in your chest when you think about the demands of tomorrow. My child, you were never designed to carry these burdens alone. I created you for fellowship, not for isolated struggle. When you try to manage everything yourself, you shut the door to the supernatural assistance I am eager to provide. I am asking you today to hand over the heavy luggage of worry, debt, health concerns, and family strife. Place them into my hands, which are strong enough to hold the universe and gentle enough to wipe away your tears. Let go of the need to control the outcome and trust that I am already working. Come to me, all you who are weary and burdened, and I will give you true rest for your soul. This rest is not just a physical sleep, but a deep spiritual stillness that remains even when the storms are raging outside your window. I want to teach you how to walk in my rhythm of grace, where you no longer feel the frantic pressure to prove your worth. You are already enough because you belong to me. My peace is a gift that the world cannot give, and therefore the world cannot take it away from you. When you abide in me, you find a sanctuary that no enemy can penetrate. I am inviting you into a secret place of prayer, where your strength is renewed and your vision is cleared. Lay down your armor for a moment and simply be my child again. I am the great physician, and I have come today to heal the wounds that time could not erase. I know about the scars left by those who should have protected you, but instead caused you pain. I see the fragments of your heart that were shattered by betrayal and the lingering sting of words spoken in anger years ago. Do not think that these hurts are too small for my attention or too old for my touch. I am reaching back into your past to soothe the places where you felt abandoned and forgotten. I am pouring the oil of my spirit into every crack and crevice of your soul, bringing a restoration that makes you whole again. You do not have to live as a victim of your history. I am rewriting your story, turning your ashes into beauty and your mourning into joy. Today, I am breaking the chains of regret and shame that have kept you bound to your past mistakes. The enemy whispers that you are defined by your failures, but I tell you that you are defined by my forgiveness. When I look at you, I do not see the person you used to be. I see the person I am making you to be. I have removed your transgressions as far as the east is from the west, and I remember them no more. Why then do you continue to punish yourself for what I have already forgotten? Rise up from the floor of condemnation and stand tall in the light of my righteousness. You are a new creation, and the old things have passed away. Today is a day of absolute liberation, where the heavy shackles of what if and if only finally fall off. Understand your true identity, for you are no longer a slave to fear or an orphan in this world. You are a son or daughter of the Most High King, an heir to the riches of my kingdom. This is not just a title, it is a reality that changes how you should walk, talk, and think. When you realize who you are in me, you will no longer settle for the crumbs of life. You will stop begging for scraps of affection and start walking in the dignity of my chosen ones. I have placed a royal robe around you and a ring on your finger, signifying your authority and your belonging. You have access to the throne room of heaven at any moment. Never let the lies of the world make you feel small or insignificant, for I have called you by name, and you are mine. I am declaring over you that today is the beginning of a fresh start, a new day of triumph and victory. Every sunrise is a testimony of my faithfulness and a sign that my mercies are new every morning. If you have felt like you were stuck in a long, dark winter, know that the season is shifting. I am causing the seeds of promise I planted in your heart to finally break through the soil. You will see growth where there was once only barrenness. I am opening doors that no man can shut and closing paths that would have led you to destruction. Do not look back at the desert you have traveled. Look forward to the promised land I have prepared for you. I am doing a new thing, and even now it is springing forth. Can you perceive it? Do not let fear of the future paralyze your present. I am the Alpha and the Omega, the beginning and the end, and I am already standing in your tomorrow. I have mapped out every step of your journey, and I have prepared provisions for needs you haven't even encountered yet. When you face uncertainty, remember that I am the God of the breakthrough. I can make a way in the wilderness and rivers in the wasteland. Your future is not a mystery to me, and it is not a threat to you because you are hidden in my hollowed hand. I have plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you a hope and a future that exceeds your wildest imagination. Trust in my timing, for I am never late, and my ways are always perfect in their execution. Learn to find me in the small, quiet moments of your day, for I am often found in the whisper rather than the whirlwind. I am in the kindness of a stranger, the beauty of a flower, and the peaceful breath of a sleeping child. I want to heighten your spiritual senses so that you can recognize my fingerprints all over your life. Many miss the miracles I perform because they are looking for the spectacular while ignoring the supernatural in the ordinary. I am constantly sending you signals of my love and evidence of my presence. When you begin to acknowledge me in all your ways, you will find that I am directing your paths with incredible precision. I am not a distant God on a remote throne. I am the companion of your soul, walking beside you every single step. I have given my angels charge over you to keep you and protect you in all your ways. You are never truly alone, even when you feel the most isolated. There is a heavenly host surrounding you right now, standing guard against the schemes of the enemy. I have deployed powerful ministers of light to go before you and clear the path of obstacles. They are working behind the scenes to thwart the plans of those who wish you harm and to arrange divine appointments that will bless you. You do not need to live in a state of hypervigilance or anxiety, for your security is rooted in my omnipotence. When you lie down to sleep, you can rest in safety, knowing that the one who watches over you never slumbers or sleeps. You are protected by the highest authority in existence. My Holy Spirit is your counselor and guide, ready to lead you into all truth and provide the wisdom you lack. When you reach a fork in the road and do not know which way to turn, quiet your heart and listen for my still, small voice. I will say to you, "This is the way, walk in it." I want to give you discernment to see past the surface of things and understand the deeper spiritual realities at play. You do not have to rely on human logic or the opinions of the crowd. I am offering you heavenly insight that will solve problems that have baffled you for years. Be sensitive to my leading, for I will often prompt you to move in ways that seem unconventional but lead to great blessing. My spirit is your internal compass, always pointing you toward my perfect will.
I am granting you victory over every obstacle and every enemy that has risen up against you. No weapon formed against you shall prosper, and every tongue that rises against you in judgment you shall condemn. I am your shield and your exceeding great reward. When the enemy comes in like a flood, I will raise up a standard against him. You do not need to fight these battles with carnal weapons. Your victory is found in praise, in prayer, and in standing firm on my promises. I am making your enemies to be at peace with you and turning their schemes into stepping stones for your promotion. What was meant for your evil, I am turning for your good. Stand still and see the salvation of the Lord, for the battle is mine, and I have already won it on your behalf.
I am the Lord your provider, and I am opening the windows of heaven to pour out a blessing that you will not have room enough to receive. I know your financial needs and the concerns you have about your daily bread. Do not worry about what you will eat or what you will wear, for your heavenly Father knows that you have need of these things. Seek first my kingdom and my righteousness, and all these things will be added unto you. I am teaching you the principles of spiritual abundance, where you give and it is given back to you, pressed down, shaken together, and running over. I am releasing ideas, opportunities, and resources that will cause you to thrive even in times of global lack. Trust me with your finances and watch how I multiply the little you have into more than enough. I am the restorer of relationships, and I am working in the hearts of your loved ones even as I speak. I see the pain of estrangement and the silence that has grown between you and those you care about. I am a God of reconciliation, and I am softening hard hearts and breaking down walls of pride. I am teaching you how to love with my unconditional love and how to forgive as I have forgiven you. Be patient as I work, for some transformations take time to manifest on the surface. I am bringing healing to your marriage, restoration to your children, and peace to your household. Let my love be the glue that holds your family together. I am turning the hearts of the fathers to the children and the children to the fathers, creating a legacy of faith for generations. Feast upon my word, for it is life to your soul and health to your bones. My promises are not empty words on a page. They are living seeds of power that will produce a harvest if you meditate on them day and night. When the world speaks lack, you speak my provision. When the world speaks sickness, you speak my healing. When the world speaks chaos, you speak my peace. My word is a lamp to your feet and a light to your path, showing you the way through the darkest valley. Do not let the voices of the culture drown out the voice of your Creator. Fill your mind with what is true, noble, right, pure, lovely, and admirable. As you change your thoughts to align with mine, your entire reality will begin to shift to match the frequency of heaven. I am giving you the strength to persevere when you feel like giving up. You have come too far to turn back now, and the finish line is closer than you realize. I am the wind beneath your wings, lifting you up when you are too tired to fly. Strength is not the absence of weakness, but the presence of my power made perfect in your weakness. When you feel you can't take another step, lean on me and let me carry you. I am infusing your spirit with a holy determination and a resilience that cannot be broken. You are a conqueror through me, and your endurance is producing a character that will shine like gold. Keep your eyes on the prize and do not be discouraged by the temporary setbacks, for they are merely preparing you for an eternal weight of glory. Keep an eternal perspective, for the troubles of this world are light and momentary compared to the glory that awaits you. I have gone to prepare a place for you, a home where there is no more pain, no more sorrow, and no more death. This earth is not your final destination. You are a citizen of heaven passing through. Let this hope be an anchor for your soul, keeping you steady when the waves of life are high. The joys of this world are but a shadow of the ecstasy you will experience in my presence for all eternity. Live your life with heaven in mind, investing your time and heart in things that have eternal value. You are destined for a kingdom that cannot be shaken, and you will reign with me forever in a land of perfect light. I want to tell you once more, I love you with an everlasting love. My commitment to you is absolute, and my presence with you is permanent. I will never leave you, and I will never forsake you. Go forth today with your head held high, knowing that the Creator of the stars is your Father and your friend. You are empowered, you are anointed, and you are deeply cherished. Walk in the confidence of my grace and let your light shine before men, so they may see my goodness through your life. Every morning you wake up, remember that it is a gift from me, a new opportunity to experience my wonder. Rest in the knowledge that you are safe in my arms, now and forevermore.